Solve. Provide answers in interval notation. So we have an inequality, not an equation. It is a nice standard form with 0 on the right, and that is important for inequalities. And it is a quadratic. So we have a quadratic inequality. Now, solving all inequalities, my technique is to change it to an equation first. So in this case, it would be p squared minus 9p plus 18 equals 0. Now that it's an equation, we can solve this by factoring, which is my hope here, or the quadratic formula, or completing the square. Definitely have methods to guaranteed solutions. Let's see, minus 6 and minus 3, minus 6p and minus 3p makes minus 9p, and minus 6 times minus 3 makes positive 18. So it is factored, and we get two values, 6 and 3. So now step 2 is test number line. So I'll do this over here. So on a number line, we put the values that we just got, 3 and 6. First off, I want to test these. So for number 3, if I plug that into the inequality, (9 minus 27 is negative 18, plus 18 is 0. It's not true, however, the left side equals the right side, so we have checked the equation work. But it's not a solution to the inequality, so I make that a hollow dot. So with the 6, same thing. 6 squared minus 9 times 6 plus 18. That would be 36 minus 54 is negative 18, plus 18 is 0. Okay, great. So we have equals, so that checks our equation, but it's not true. So again, another hollow dot. Now we test numbers in each of these intervals. We have a left interval, a middle interval, and a right interval. We just need one representative to test the entire infinite number of values. For example, 0. Testing 0 would be 0 squared minus 9 times 0 plus 18 greater than 0. That's 18 greater than 0. That stuff is good. Let's test 5 in the middle. 5 squared minus 9 times 5 plus 18 greater than 0. That's minus 25 minus 45 plus 18. So 25 minus 45 is negative 20, plus 18 is negative 2. That's not true. Negative 2 is not greater than 0. So none of those values in between these two solutions to the equation satisfy the inequality. And let's check something over here. 9, for example. 9 squared minus 9 times 9 plus 18 greater than 0. That's 81 minus 81 plus 18. We have 18 greater than 0, and that's true. So we have our final answer. This interval goes to the left forever and stops at 3, but not including 3. And then this interval that starts at 6 and goes forever, but not including 6. For our answers in interval notation, that would be for our left interval, negative infinity, comma 3, soft brackets, the gap in between, union, and then soft bracket 6, comma infinity. Now this testing the number line. If you are confident with your graphing ability, you might recognize this is a quadratic function, a parabola, and because the positive p squared, it opens up. And these would be the intercepts where it equals 0. So if you're confident with your graphing and you trust this graph, then you can interpret this inequality. Where is the parabola above, greater than, the x-axis, which is the value 0? Well, it's above on the left side, then it's below, then it's above on the right side. So on the left side and on the right side of these intercepts would be the answer. If you trust your graph, you can get through knowing what final intervals are correct without all of the testing. However, the testing is a way that you can verify and make sure that you are correct. I hope this helps.